Woo! Yeah!
Go beer!
What is the most important thing you see that needs to be changed with the local music scene, if there is any?
The only thing I see that needs to be changed is maybe more respect towards women musicians.
Okay.
And taking us seriously, because we can play just as good, if not better, than dudes. And maybe you saw that tonight. I don't know.
And also a better community. Like, don't talk shit about other bands because shit gets around. And it should be a community. Like, punk rock should be a community, not like bash on people. And that's hopefully, it's getting better. But you know, there's always those bands or people that talk shit, and it's like everybody knows everybody, and it should just be a community.
That's always been the common thing amongst all music genres and the whole music industry. That's why. Well, I think it started, way back, I would say, in the 50s and 60s. You had all the music industry was purely males, and then you had, the female musicians who started to, kind of break through, like, the Supremes and, all girl groups like that, but they were only doing vocals. Okay, so that was okay, females singing, but females playing instruments, that was like almost taboo. It was like, wait, no, you're supposed to be, that whole
Stay in the kitchen.
Stay in the kitchen mentality that was prevalent back then in the days of, like Elvis. And then, here come the 60s and the 70s, women's liberation came around. And then, you had pioneers like Joan Jett, who was like, well, wait a minute. I want to learn how to play the guitar. Everybody's telling me I can't, but I'm going to do it anyway. And she did. And if it weren't for people like her and, what's her name? Susie Quatro, who actually said, okay, we're going to actually play an instrument because we can. Like, why should just guys do it? And then you had, the Runaways. And it was like, holy shit, you've got girls playing the drums, you've got girls playing the bass, the guitar, and they're singing, they're doing it all. So if it weren't for them, there might not even be females in the music industry today, but someone had to pave the way. But, and as far as in the punk genre, I honestly don't feel like males are necessarily dominating the punk genre. I do feel like, unfortunately, a lot of women feel like they can't succeed maybe playing punk music because of how aggressive it is. Anybody else?
When punk started, it was nothing but males, and it was totally like it was a guy singing, and the girls, they stood in the back and they held the jackets and stuff. So I guess it could be kind of intimidating to start a band. And
remember that dude in Prescott?
It's definitely not. We get questioned all the time. Yeah, like one gig, we were up in Prescott and loading our gear in, and some guy commented to Drea, "Oh, it's so nice of you to haul in your boyfriend's gear for him." It's like, what?
I was like, this is my stuff, and he was like, oh. I was like, yeah.
Well, I've only been in the band for like 2 months, and every time anybody's talked to us, they always ask that question. So I can imagine you guys get that question asked a lot, just about the whole female thing.
Can we go? 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 Can we go?
I would say a lot of our lyrics are about struggle. It could be relationships, it could be getting, like one of their songs is about escaping this weird party because it was like uncomfortable. So like, it's the whole premises of can we go
In Vegas.
I would say like a lot of it is struggle because people relate to struggle. Our lyrics aren't political. It's relationships, partying, and struggle.
I want the general public to know that if you come see us, you're not going to be disappointed. In fact, you're probably going to be like, holy shit. Because going back to what we talked about at the beginning, there's that stigma that girls can't rock as hard as guys. And at this point, I don't even I don't even like define myself as, oh, I'm a female musician. No, we're musicians just like everybody else, just like the guys. I don't even compare myself to guy bands anymore, you know, and I don't want the general public to be like, oh, they're good for girls, or oh, they're this awesome girl band, and compare us to all these other guy bands, because that's not what it's all about. We're all musicians, we're all out there doing the same thing, we're all rocking the crap out of our instruments. And honestly, I mean, the gender thing just shouldn't matter.
Yeah.
There's been a ton of times where like I've been out and people introduce me like, this is my friend Corey. Oh, she plays guitar, and they'll start talking to me like, oh, you play guitar, and like they're people who play music, and so they like talk to me like I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah. And then I tell them I pulled a master's degree card. I'm like, dude, I have a fucking master's degree in classical guitar performance. I know what I'm talking about. And then once they see me play, they're like, then they're all about me, and they're like, oh, you're so cool. This was so awesome. I'm so glad I got to see you play. And then they'll just totally kiss your ass.
1, 2, check, 1, 2, check.
We're at the Guttermouth show with the Venomous Pinks. The Venomous Pinks, they're a local AZ band. That's a band you should come and see. They're an all-girl band, not like any of the other like girl bands where people are just like, oh, it's a girl band and it's like a whole gimmick. These girls have talent. So like I said, I'm tired of people saying that the Arizona punk scene is dead. It's picking up. I mean, if you're into the punk rock scene, Arizona is picking up. AZ Chaos, definitely you need to check it out. Facebook it, gives you all your shows, events. Like for those that are trying to get into the punk rock scene, you know what I mean? That's where you want to go, honestly. And like I said, Venomous Pinks, Guttermouth, I mean, there's just tons of shows that come out here. This is the place to be. I mean, Arizona is going to be the next headquarters of punk rock.
Tonight our set's probably about 30 minutes, and tonight's going to be really cool because we're introducing our new guitar player Corey, and I'm stoked on that. Plus we're playing with Guttermouth, so it's going to be fucking packed. I'm super jealous of her because her first show is with Guttermouth, and it's going to be sold out. So get ready because we're going to rock you.
So, any final thoughts? Okay, I have some final thoughts. Okay, let's hear them. If you're a girl that's out there and you're thinking, even just thinking about picking up an instrument, whether it's the guitar or the bass or the drums, hopefully, you know, just do it. There's nothing stopping you. There's no reason why you can't do it. I'll even give you drum lessons.
That sounds awesome. And
I think the drums are awesome.